A little bit about my character. I play Epainette Debeza, which is firstly a grown person's name. The name actually originates from I think it's the former President Thabo Mbeki's mother's name. So Epainette Debeza is she's a mother, she's a wife, she is the wife of a very influential man, and she holds a very powerful and responsible role in the community. And she has to make sure that she keeps together everything. So she's the usual thing that women do. Put together stuff and make sure they stay there. She reminds me of a lot of mothers, Epainette. A lot of mothers are exactly like her. Mothers tend to be very well put together and do whatever it takes for their children. At least where I come from, which is the Eastern Cape. And fortunately, the show is from the Eastern Cape and based there. So that's what I respect about her. I think I respect Epainette. And I was attracted to that. I actually have a friend who's like Epainette, which is so easy for me to play her because I modeled her around a friend of mine who's exactly like her, who's living her life like her. Like, it's interesting how life imitates art. So yeah, you know what? Viewers have to tune in for Grassroots because it's a very urban cultural experience. We get to cross into two different worlds. We are in rural Eastern Cape and in the world of Johannesburg through the eyes of these two young men who have come to play a sport, which is something that defines who they are. Yet they're still rooted in what they come from. They are the eyes of the entire viewer as to what happens when you cross cultures. And then how do you stay true to who you are? And what does that even mean? What does being true to who you are mean? Does it mean you have to now, the evolution of you, does it mean you have to change what you look like or sound like completely? Or do you stay the same and just make sure you survive in that land? It's interesting. There's love, there's lots of sports, there's lots of beautiful young men, there's lots of beautiful women, there's beautiful Xhosa, which is such a joy for me to hear as a person who is Xhosa, to hear a story written about my people. Yeah, it's riveting, it's exciting, it'll make you cry, it'll make you laugh, it'll keep you at the edge of your seat. You learn a little bit about rugby, which I have. Yeah, that's what I can think of now.